Yes. Day 48 of Road to 100k in 100 Days challenge, new business challenge. Great day. Brilliant day. Today's a Saturday. I closed a new deal in the morning. Like, fucking go. Really good call. It wasn't... It was probably a call that I didn't actually expect to close while I was on the call. You know, the call started pretty... I wasn't in total control. He was asking a lot of questions, which is that's a buying thing, right? You're not going to buy you're not going to buy a product you don't know the ins and outs of. So I had to be on my pretty much my P's and Q's to make sure I could inform him of what he was getting in terms of the service. He is a plumber out of Dunedin. I think I've worked with a plumber from Dunedin before, years ago, but that contract ended. I think I got him a few results, but nothing crazy major. That clearly still not a client anymore, which is no one's fault but my own. But I'm very excited to work with this guy. When I got toward the end of the call, I gave him a really soft close, to be honest. It wasn't a, should we do this right now? It was a genuine question. It was, you've asked me a ton of questions. I've answered to the best of my abilities. I think you know what you would get if you were to work with us. Does it sound like something you're interested in? Just a yes or no. And he said yes. And went ahead with it immediately. So it was fucking brilliant. That was really good. I actually managed to, I don't know if I've even told you guys this, but this meeting was scheduled for 1:30 p.m. I have a football game at 2 p.m. I have to be there at 1 p.m. to play at 2 p.m. to pretty much 4 p.m. Afternoon's a write-off. I pulled out of my football game, had to pretty much go back to my football game because this meeting got rescheduled to 10:30 a.m. And when he said that, I was a bit like, oh, fuck, he's rescheduling 2 hours. And like, why is he doing this? He's probably not even going to show up. This was yesterday, by the way. So I actually wasn't very hopeful that he would show up. But he showed up. And like I said, it was a great call. A lot of buying questions. And I was quite nervous for a lot of the call, to be honest with you. But it was a really easy call. I got set up on his on his ad account, excuse me. We got him a ads manager set up, gave me access to that, the standard onboarding stuff. He has a social media account on Instagram and on Facebook, of course, Facebook. And he's got a Google My Business and he's got a website. The website's actually quite good already. I'd say it's probably his best part of his business online. Instagram and Facebook, pretty much nothing. So that's what we're going to come in and try to do, as well as do the Google My Business. So very exciting to work with him. That's the third client. So we're not where we want to be. We're not where we want to be at all. But we are officially over 10% of the way there in terms of revenue, which is awesome. That really awesome, to be honest. Honestly, that's brilliant. I don't even remember when the first client was, but it wasn't that long ago. I think we went the first 30 days or so without a client. It might have been maybe 25. I'm actually really happy about that. Really, really happy. The remainder of the day, we won our football game, which was cool. I didn't really give a shit if we won or lost. I was fucking happy. Excuse my language, by the way. I was very happy. And then I just went to the Auckland FC game versus Melbourne Victory, the semi-finals of the A-League. We just choked a 1-0 lead. We lost 2-0 at home. My first time going to an Auckland FC game, and they got thumpified. But again, I did not really care because I was winning today, which I'm very, very happy about. So, just plug on my phone in. So, yeah, very, very good day, boys. Very good day. Again, I said I felt a good feeling about this. Watch my other video. I felt really good about this. I had a good feeling about, well, not really this meeting, but the 3 meetings coming up next week. And I'm really, really hoping that we can get a couple more of them across the line, because the one today, it just feels so good. It feels really, really good, I'm not going to lie. So, yep, 3 clients thus far. Again, the job is to ensure that each client is happy, gets a brilliant service provided, and hopefully leaves some good reviews, gets a few referrals, and also becomes a customer for a very long time. That's the goal. That is it. So yeah, what I've done is ordered myself a celebratory KFC. Hello. And of course I've updated this. Today, is that the right day? Yeah, May 24th. Forgive the marker, you can barely see it. But again, we started this challenge on April 7th. It's going to end 16th of July, so May, June, July. We got about 2 months. Just shy of 2 months. Just shy of 2 months, boys. As you can see, 50 days. 52 days, rather. We might be able to do it, but you know what? I've never landed this many clients this quickly, to be honest with you. I've never landed this many clients this quickly. Usually I'm at about a client a month, which is not great, let's be honest. But when you have them for a long time, the trickling in revenue, I guess, starts to pile up, which is really good. This could be really, really good coming into the next 2-3 weeks. So fingers crossed we get things back on track. Tomorrow's Sunday. I'm selling my Frank Mueller watch, the one with the diamonds on it. That's super exciting. Getting a bit of cash for that, and then I'm going to put the cash obviously back into the bank and probably spend a bunch of it on ads, honestly. Most of it on, not most of it, but I'll spend a couple thousand on ads and maybe a couple thousand on potentially hiring someone, but I want to make sure everything's on point before I do that. 3 new clients in the last 48 days. Very exciting stuff. Happy days, boys. Very happy days. So even though Auckland lost, I don't really care. Now that's it for this video. What I'm going to do is go ahead and munch this. By the way, I want to say thank you to this guy right here. Got to give thanks to Jesus, because without him, this would not be happening. The more you pray to God, he will answer. I guarantee you. Anyway, that's it for this video. Selling a watch tomorrow. Very exciting. Getting a bunch of cash. Maybe I'll show you guys the cash tomorrow. And yeah, that's it. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace out.